Alexa, let's start the show. Yes, it's working! This video is a tour of my collection and my recording setup. I just upgraded some gear and I've been getting some questions about the things that I have behind me. So let's roll the intro and get started. Alright, here is a wide shot of the entire thing, including the Turtles cabinet. And what I want to start with is just how things show up on camera. So you can see that these pixel lamps, there's 4 of them right here, they don't show up very well. If I get in real close, then you can see that that's Mario, and that's Luigi, and we've got Mario and Luigi back there. But they don't show up well on camera when they're on. And so, actually, right behind here, this is the first little trick. You can see is the switch for all of these pixel lamps. So if I switch that off, and you can see this is what it looks like when it's off, and this is what it looks like when it's on. If I turn it off, it goes right back to being more recognizable. We're going to leave those pixel lamps off for this part of it, but everything else we're going to leave on. So we're going to start at the top and go down. So first up, I want to go over the lighting. So one of the big upgrades was these light strip channels. So you can see the channel down here and the channel up here, and this is what puts light on all of the figures and everything in the collection. And so what you do is you take a light strip and you put it inside this aluminum channel. So this one goes straight up, this one angles in, and by doing that it illuminates all the figures, but it also gets rid of the LED light strip look. But if you put these diffusers on there, then that helps spread the light out. It's a really nice touch and one of the biggest upgrades that I've got in here so far. So starting up at the top, we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers shelf. I was a big fan of this show as a kid. We got the Red Ranger helmet that I sometimes wear on stream. We have a Mega Dragon Zord and the Rangers information for the Power Blaster. We've got their helmets, the communicators, and then we have each of the Rangers with their Zords going in order from left to right. So we've got Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 back there. So we've got Blue Ranger here, Pink Ranger, Red Ranger, and here we have the Tyrannosaurus Power Coin in the Legacy Morpher there. Then we have the Yellow Ranger and the Black Ranger. And then here we have all the other coins. So here's the rest of the coins for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have the Megazord, the Soul of Chogokin Megazord, which I have in the box still from the move over here. I haven't taken it out yet. And then we have the Green and White Ranger section. So we got the Communicator, the Coin, the Dragon Zord, the Tiger Zord, and then we have the Falcon Coin and the Falcon Zord. And then we have the Soul of Chogokin Dragon Zord up there. Another little trick. The White Ranger and the Tiger Zord are not meant to be standing. They're not meant to go on one another, but if you can see, the White Ranger actually has those twist ties that are holding him. So on the side, it's really hard to see the twist tie in there because it's on the black stripe of the Tiger Zord. So you really need to kind of get up and look, and you can see those on there. And that really holds that down there. That White Ranger is not going anywhere. He is stuck to that Tiger Zord, and it makes for a really cool dynamic pose. Because the White Ranger would frequently ride the Tiger Zord in the show. And so I wanted to make sure I had that pose. Moving from Power Rangers, we have my favorite video game series, Mega Man. So I got 4-inch figures of each of the different Mega Mans. So we got Classic X, Mega Man.exe, Mega Man Volnut, and Mega Man Star Force. These are all just sitting on this shelf, and what's holding them down is actually this 2-pound sandbag. It's here. Down here we have a little Rush and a little Surfbot. We've got an X figure in the dash position, our Pixel Light for the classic sprite, and then we have our 4 little mini Mega Mans that I enjoy having up there. These are also tied to the shelving. If you have shelving like this, you can take your figures and you can bolt them down to it. Makes a difference just in case your shelves get bumped and whatnot. So There we have the Mega Man helmet, and I do wear that on stream sometimes. Coming down, this is not usually here, but what I've done is I've set up a Mega Man scene using figures that I have from the Mega Man board game. So I have my hats, and then over here on the top, we have Dr. Wily, who's usually running things from behind. And then we have the 6 Robot Masters from the first Mega Man game, and the 2 bonus Robot Masters, Oil Man and Time Man, that were added to Mega Man Powered Up. Over here we have our heroes, so we got Mega Man, Rush, Proto Man, and Roll. And then down here, these figures actually come from a board game that was based on the anime that was based on the Mega Man Battle Network series. So the anime is called Mega Man NT Warrior, and here we have Mega Man, Roll, Proto Man, Guts Man, and they're fighting against Pharaoh Man. Here's where I store controllers. I like displaying them up like that, but I would usually have controllers here that I'm not using. Then we have the Nintendo shelf. So again, I really dig these hats where they stitch in the pixels. It's really nice, and whenever I find one of those, I try to pick it up. 3DS back there, along with the NES hat. Over here we have the PlayStation shelf, so we've got the PlayStation logo, our blue PlayStation lamp, our PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 controllers, and our PlayStation 1 controller hat. Over here we have represented my favorite game of all time, and that's Tetris. I actually grew up reading the Harry Potter series as it came out, so big fan of those books. And then we have the Kingdom Hearts shelf, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Right below that, this is the Amiibo shelf. So we've got the Super Mario Amiibo here, and then we have some vintage controllers here. Got that dog bone controller in the back. Here we have all of the Legend of Zelda Amiibo that I have, and then all of the Splatoon Amiibo that I have. Here we have the Game Boy Color, so represented here. And then this is covering up the power strip that is used to power a lot of the items here. And so I've just taken this black bag that used to hold my tripod, and I've just set it on top of it, so it really camouflages it in the background, so that you can't see it on camera. Here we have the Shovel Knight Amiibo and the Mega Man 11, along with a Yarn Yoshi in the back there, and Metroid, Samus Returns. Down here we have the Mario 30th Amiibo, the only Legend of Zelda figure that wouldn't fit in with the rest, so we have the Guardian there, and the Kirby Amiibo. And represented here we have the Genesis with the controller, and the Sega hat, again, with the stitched on there, and you'll see that's resting on another black bag that is covering another power strip. Over here we have some Smash Brothers Amiibo, and then we have the Game Boy Advance represented here with Sword of Mana, one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. And then this one looks a little empty, and that's because those Amiibo are in a different spot over on my desk for Amiibo that are in use. So we got more Smash Amiibo down here, and then we have the Nintendo Wii controller collection. So we've got that set up. It was fun to collect those. Here we have the Mario shelf. So we got the Mario and Luigi cart, along with Mario from Super Mario Bros. 1 and 3. Real quick, we'll detour over to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cabinet. I've always wanted to own an arcade cabinet. Arcade 1UP came out with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cabinet. I knew that this would be the one that I had to splurge on, so very happy with it. My kids love playing it because there's no setup involved. They just come down, grab a chair, if they need one to stand on, and then they'll just hit go. And so, big fan of that. Resuming where we were, I'm a religious person. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So these are figures and collectibles from the Book of Mormon. And so if you guys ever see a pair of guys or girls out there dressed nice with black name tags, those are missionaries. I was a missionary. Be nice to them. I did that job for 2 years. I enjoyed it. But it definitely makes it a lot easier if you're nice to those guys. Over here we have my Mario figure, my NES controller journal with a pipe. This is actually, the pipe is an Amiibo stand. Right now I just have a mushroom sitting on it. We have the Mario 35 pins and the Mario Game & Watch. I had a lot of fun during the Mario 35th anniversary. And then here we start getting into the Disney Infinity figures. I really enjoyed playing this game. It's still fun to just have young nieces and nephews come over and just point out all the different ones. I watched a lot of game shows as a kid. Legends of the Hidden Temple was easily my favorite. Also a big fan of Nick Arcade and Guts. And so they actually made a board game for Legends, so I've got that along with my own replica Pendant of Life there. Got some more Disney Infinity, and we've also got on here some Disney Afternoon representation up here with the Rescue Rangers, Scrooge McDuck, and Darkwing Duck in the back there. We have our Green Ranger bear that my kids gave me for my birthday, and then we've got a bunch of Pixar represented here. We've got our Blue Ranger bear, which again my kids got me for my birthday. And then we have Marvel represented here. We've got the Disney Infinity discs over here. And then we have the Star Wars collection up there. Getting down here is where we start getting to the games. So we have the DS collection and our Mario pixel lamp, the 3DS collection and our Mega Man pixel lamp, the Wii collection and a Sonic pixel lamp. And then we have the Wii U collection with the Mario 3 pixel lamp. Down here on the end we have the Switch games. The entire list of games can be found on a Google Doc, which I will link in the description. And then here we have the desk setup. So this is what it looks like when I'm streaming. So I got these two big studio lights on me. And then over here, this is where I have my computer. Monitors are off right now just for this. And then I usually have the microphone and the new camera there. This lamp was actually the first light source I used when I was streaming. And then over here, we have my side desk. So I keep a duster over here. And this is where I keep the Amiibo that I'm using right now. So these are the Amiibo that I'm working with when I'm playing Smash Brothers. I just got Banjo-Kazooie. There's my water bottle and notepad controller over there. So this is a standing desk, so those buttons will make it stand. There's the pad when I stand on it. Then my chair. Coming around, we have the nice big high definition television that I use. Right under it, we just find all the consoles. So we got the Wii U, the PlayStation 3, the Switch, and then this cord actually powers everything on the desk. And when I have a capture card running, it also just runs along the floor here. I got my robot, the mini consoles, and what I do is I usually just have this gray baby gate set up because I have kids, and that's to keep them from tripping on that cord. Alright, so here we have the standard definition area. So I keep all my games here that were originally released for a standard definition system. So here we've got my Tube TV, a Sony Trinitron. Here, I got it at a swap meet. This is still something that I enjoy showing nieces and nephews when they come over, and my own kids. And that nice satisfying hiss, and then when you touch the screen, just having that static on there. It's definitely something that kids these days aren't going to have. But coming down here, this is where I keep all my NES games. So I keep them in these nice, just 3D printed shelves that I bought online. So, and then right below them, we keep the Super Nintendo games. So we've got all these set up here. Open that up a little bit more. So that's where the games are stored. Over here we have PlayStation 1 games. We have a Zelda pixel lamp here, and then the PlayStation 2 games. Over here we have the consoles. So we have the NES and the top loader, and then we have a PlayStation 2. And so it's been a relic that I really enjoy. If we back up all the way, again, big fan of Legends of the Hidden Temple. So I got the purple parrot shirts with the helmets, and sometimes I'll use it as a Halloween costume.
And that is the tour. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope this answers some questions that I've been getting about the collection that I have displayed behind me. If there are any further questions, of course you can leave those in the comments, or you can come and chat with me while I'm streaming. And while you're here, please check out some of the other YouTube videos that I have made on this channel. If you find yourself enjoying them, YouTube has some buttons that you can click or tap, and it lets me know that you enjoy them, and I really appreciate that. But anyway, candidly yours, 8BitDad7DC, better known as Seth.